Today is day 620, and it's over 16,200 miles now. So 20 exactly to the meter would be 26,232 kilometers when I reach Haytor tomorrow.
It's impossible for most people to process that sort of information. Can you do it?
It's very difficult to really sort of take stock, because the last 5 weeks I've had to really decide whether to give up on the record or pretty much double my mileage. I've been running a minimum of 10 hours, more often 12 hours a day, and that takes 14 to 15 hours to do. You stop for food, stop to double check maps, and you just get tired sometimes. So there's no extra time in the day, there's no extra energy, and you're sort of locked on and doing it, or you give up. So even yesterday, well, 2 nights ago, I ran first time in Devon in 20 months, and I watched the sunset over the hills of Exmoor, and that's where I first got into running. And I've just seen the hills of Dartmoor now, where I trained for this, and there should be a lot of emotion there, I guess, but it's kind of not really coming to the front yet. I think it will happen after I finish and get to calm down and then really think about it.
There must be many lows and many highs throughout these past 21 months.
Yeah. I suppose the most consistent low would be dangerous driving. To be honest, it's either a combination of bad road design or just people never expecting pedestrians in some countries, and a combination of the two. But then amazing hospitality, people going out their way. So literally had strangers come and find me to give me a pasty and stuff, or hot pie. People offer to put me up, hotels, donated rooms. Yeah, there's been lots of, and then all the support back home through the paper yourselves and the Facebook, people being in touch. So yeah, there's been lots of, and that's not to mention all the locations. The Nullarbor Desert, the Andes, the top, the second highest place in the world, and literally running to the top of it, the Northern Lights. Yeah, it's been an adventure.
Today, penultimate day. How are you feeling about tonight? Where are you staying tonight, and how are you feeling about tomorrow?
Staying in Oakhampton this evening, and pretty excited. I'm meeting a man named Jesper Olsen, who's the first person to ever run a loop around the world, and he's flown in from Denmark today to come and run some of the last leg with me tomorrow. So that's I read about him in the bath, actually, 7 years ago. After a long run, I finished my 20-mile run, got a copy of Running Fitness magazine, soaked in the bath, and read about this crazy guy who ran around the world. And a little seed got in my head, and I thought, oh, forget about that. I don't run on the roads. I run on the moors and the coast path and the dunes. But it got in there, and I got to thinking, and then there we are. So yeah, it's going to be a real pleasure to meet Jesper, and then I mean, it's not touch wood, it's I'm there, but it's still a 40-mile day tomorrow across the whole of Dartmoor, pretty much. That's like the final day of the Marines training. They train on Marine for a reason, and they train on Dartmoor for a reason. It's hard. And that's like their final days, their 35-mile speed march, I think. So, but I think I should do it.
And you've done it for a very good reason as well.
Yeah, I'd like if people could possibly make a donation. It's for a charity called SANE, who do a fantastic work. They do work into suicide prevention and getting rid of the stigma surrounding mental health issues. And so yeah, it'd be very much appreciated if people could visit hardwayround.com. You just click on the SANE logo, and you can donate from anything from £1 upwards there.
And just finally, do you have any idea what you're going to do once you actually finish that, across that finishing line at Haytor tomorrow?
I really don't know. It's going to be a very emotional moment, but I don't know if it will process. And like I say, it's so focused. It might be a few days or a few weeks later it kind of hits me, and then really, so it's hard to know. But there's a lot of family and friends there, I think, so it's going to be a fantastic day.